When the fight comes, you've got to be ready to win it no matter what happens. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson. Comes to us from my hometown, Phoenix, Arizona. It's not a new incident, it's from 2009, but it certainly illustrates an important point to us, and therefore I wanted to bring it to you. Shows us how important it is, number one, to be situationally aware, number two, to have your force multipliers on you, and number three, to be ready to fight through anything, even being pepper sprayed. So the news story says that these guys tried to pawn a watch at this guy's pawn shop, and when he declined it, they pulled out a pepper spray and pepper sprayed him in the face. Now they're going to try to break into his counter, but they decide to run away instead when he shoots at them. Now they can't get out the door because the door is locked. It's a pawn shop with one of the electromagnetic locks. So now they're pretty well stuck, but they're not giving up, and this guy's trying to get over the effects of pepper spray, and you see the one of them stand up and start coming towards him, and he's not having that, so he shoots the guy. Now they kind of bust the store up a little bit, and here we see the store owner has closed the distance. You know, the video has gone forward a little bit, and now he's pistol whipping the guy with the revolver that was in his pocket. He pistol whips him several times, reaches in there again and pistol whips him. If you're paying attention, his gun went off there when he did, and then they're finally going to hold them there as he's able to maintain just a little bit of distance until the police come just a minute later. Now let's back up and learn some lessons here. The DA cleared this man of all charges. He wasn't charged a bit. But first lesson that I want you to learn is, have you ever been pepper sprayed? Do you know how to work through the effects of pepper spray? I really hope you do. It's nasty, filthy stuff if they get you with the good stuff, but you got to be able to fight through it. And you can if you're trained and you're experienced and you know how to. Secondly, why did these guys start running? Why did they decide to run off? Well, they've attacked this man, but he has drawn a gun. So guess what? When you pull a firearm, it really radically alters the force equation, and these guys don't want anything to do with it. Now, I want you to think about being this shop owner here. He's shot one of these guys, but they're still absolutely a threat because they're stuck in his store. He can't let them out. I mean, I'm sure he could try, but in the moment, that would be insane. And now you see them there. He's trying to wipe the pepper spray out of his eyes. He's trying to get some vision back, but one of his bad guys has popped up and is about to come towards him, and that absolutely is a time where I think he's justified to take a shot to keep that guy away from him, and that shot was very effective. Now here, he gives up his distance, and we talk about a firearm being a long-distance tool. Aspers, don't give up your distance in order to close the distance to pistol whip somebody. Just keep them at distance until the cops show up. And why? I mean, I think number one, we see here that he actually shoots the gun when he pistol whips that guy, sending a bullet off to God knows where, and we certainly don't want to do that. And it wasn't effective in stopping him anymore, and it didn't hold him any more than anything else did. Regardless of that, I think the store owner did a fantastic job of protecting himself, and he deserves to be praised for it. This store owner was not charged, and rightfully so. He acted to defend himself, and he was able to fight through the effects of the pepper spray, which teaches a couple of important lessons. Number one, I would strongly encourage you to be sprayed, to get some training on how pepper spray works, to receive a dose yourself, even though it's like a half-hour trip to hell, and to be able and ready to fight through it if you have to, if a bad guy were to use it against you. Number two is, as you are fighting through that, having your force multipliers on you, because this store owner needed that. He needed his firearm on him, and he used judicious force, used what he had to use to protect himself in the moment, and covered his asp.